Oh hey, I'm really glad you're here because yesterday our schedules got released for February and I'm so excited to have the opportunity to share it with you. So our day yesterday was pretty busy. We flew from Calgary to Yellowknife to Calgary and then over to Ottawa. So we didn't land till about like 1:30 in the morning. By the time I got into my hotel, it was 2 a.m. So I'm not gonna lie, I've already looked at my February schedule because I couldn't wait. However, I had the chance to sleep on it, and originally when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is not necessarily gonna be an easy month. But then upon reflecting on it, I actually think I'm excited for this schedule. So I'll tell you what I bid for or like requested for work. So the only thing that I asked for was to avoid 1-day flights and avoid 2-day flights. And I wanted to have Calgary layover. So that was all that I bid this month. So hang on, this is gonna be a ride. So I have the first few days off and I'm gonna start out with a 2-day pairing. Easy first day, 1 flight, Winnipeg to Calgary, and then we have about 18 hours in Calgary before the next day we do Calgary, Edmonton, Calgary, Winnipeg. Super easy 2-day. And we're back around midnight. Then I have a couple more days off before I do a 3-day pairing, Winnipeg, Vancouver, Edmonton, and then we ride as passengers, or we deadhead as it's properly called, from Edmonton to Kelowna. We overnight in Kelowna, and then we're gonna do the next day Kelowna to Calgary to Vancouver, back to Calgary, and we get 22 hours in Calgary, which I'm excited for. And then the last day is a nice long day, Calgary to Winnipeg to Phoenix, back to Winnipeg. So I might try to drop that Phoenix turn, we'll see. Then I have that pairing ends, and I start another pairing the very next day with pretty much no break, but luckily it doesn't have a report time till like 9 p.m., so that's pretty nice. And that one we're operating Winnipeg to Calgary off to Abbotsford. And then the next afternoon we deadhead back to Calgary, and then we do a Vancouver turn, have 19 hours in Calgary, which is again what I asked for. And on the last day is 1 flight, Calgary to Winnipeg. Beautiful pairing, really looking forward to that one too. Then my third pairing, after I have about a week off after those 2 back-to-back pairings. Okay, that was kind of funny. I had to pause the video and go and look up an airport code because I completely blanked. 2 cups of coffee before recording this wasn't enough. So my next pairing is a 4-day pairing. So on day 1, we're going Winnipeg to Calgary, and then we're going to Nanaimo back to Calgary. Nanaimo is the one I had to look up. I've never been there before, so that's gonna be exciting. So I get a nice 18-hour layover in Calgary again. The following day we go Calgary to Victoria, back to Calgary, and then down to Phoenix. We only have about 14 hours, but I'm hoping that I'm gonna be able to meet up with some friends while we're there. And then the next day, nice easy 1 flight, Phoenix to Calgary. This one we get 26 hours in Calgary, so we'll probably be downtown, which will be really good for making plans and having an adventure. And then we do Calgary to Winnipeg, back to Calgary, back to Winnipeg on the final. Then I have 2 more pairings left for the month. This one will be a Winnipeg, Calgary, Victoria, Calgary, with 19 hours in Calgary, and then we do Calgary to Vegas, back to Calgary, and to Winnipeg on the second day, so that's a 2-day pairing. And I get to fly with someone that I've never flown before on that one, so I'm hoping she doesn't drop it. Last pairing, Winnipeg to Calgary is all we do on the first day. We have 22 hours in Calgary, and then the following day we do Calgary to Palm Springs, back to Calgary, back to Winnipeg, and that's my schedule for the month. So 15 days off, 80 hours of flying, really looking forward to it. I need to go brush my teeth so that I can go for lunch because I am so excited to see my aunt. We had to cancel our Christmas dinner plans. But yeah, that's my schedule. If you have any questions about scheduling or that sort of stuff, leave them in the comments. And otherwise, I hope you all have an awesome day. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for staying here. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Okay, bye, friend.